I think my boyfriend made fake STD test results. I told my boyfriend that he had to get tested if he wanted to do anything sexual, and he was kinda weird about it, saying he was hurt that I didn't trust him. So yesterday he told me he'd go get tested bright and early just to prove himself. He just sent me a photo of his results, and I feel like they might be fake. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but I just wanna know other people's opinions on whether they look real or fake. Not to mention a few years ago, before we were dating and just hooking up, he also told me he was clean then and had chlamydia. I scribbled out his personal info, that's where there's grey marks there. But does this look real or fake? Update: this was his response when I called him out about the results being fake. I found that exact form on a site called PD Filler, complete with the exact same cross marks that you can add yourself. I reckon he cropped out the header that says Houston Department of Health and Human Services. Go to Google Images and negative STD test result, and it's like the 6th result. Really? He was tested for cervicitis? An inflammation of the cervix, the lower, narrow end of the uterus that opens into the vagina? Please don't touch this man with a 10-foot pole. They don't check men for cervicitis nor vaginitis the last time I checked. Children's hospitals does not do STD testing for adults. Why would it have Children's Hospital on the top? Test results do not come back in less than 24 hours. Why are you dating this person who already lied to you about having an STD in the past? You already have the answer that these results are fake. Aside from that, though, why would you want to have sex with someone that 1. Already lied to you about having an STD? 2. That you have so little trust in that you would even think that they are faking STD results? There are a billion guys out there. You don't need to settle for one that lies about STDs and that you are suspicious that they might give you a life-altering disease and lie about it. He really botched this. I am pretty sure they don't test males for mucopurulent cervicitis or vaginitis. He shouldn't be allowed near either one. X200B. So you can specifically call him out on that. If he had chlamydia, he would have gotten treatment, right? Why does it say no prior treatment? I work in a medical clinic that does lab test results on the daily. Results usually take a few days to process. This guy is gross, personality-wise, and probably gross genitalia-wise. Dump him. He doesn't respect you or your body. Get out of Dodge ASAP. He isn't worth your time that he is clearly happy wasting with bullshit. Did someone already mention a grown man getting STD test at a children's hospital? Edited not as. First off, he's already lied to you about his previous status. Secondly, he's lying about his status now, same day STD results. WTF? Dump and block, hun. Also put that fake test up on social media, tagging him as a liar and fraud. An STD test costs so little and takes very little time. I can get them for free at multiple clinics across my town and regularly did back when I was single. Boy is a whiny little baby and a liar to boot. Even if he ends up clean, just dump him. He tried gaslighting you after he faked test results. Just so you would sleep with him. Only someone that doesn't care about your well-being would do that. Absolutely fake. Look at the typed-in BS at the top, different font sharpness. If he's such a cunt that he'll fake that to fuck you, get out now. Imagine what he'll do if you have a friendly coworker or a guy friend in general. He just wants sex now and doesn't care the tiniest bit about you and thinks you're an idiot that will accept this fake. Run, you deserve so much better than him. Here for the update, clearly as everyone else has said. Those are fake, so please let us know the bullshit your ex tells you. I hope you'll be dumping him over lying about this stuff. This isn't some white lie. He could have an STD and knowingly affect you instead of taking medicine for a week. Dump him. If he lied about this, it won't be a healthy relationship. There's a stupid stigma around getting tested and a lot of people would rather not know. I found out the hard way I had something through one test and now I can safely and honestly have sex without fear, and if I get rejected I know they weren't right for me. He probably has herpes or is too much of a child to care enough to get an actual test. This relationship is doomed. Please tell us you dumped his ass. So he acts offended that you want to protect yourself. It's not about trusting him or not trusting him, is about the partners he's been with and above can get an STD. Then he lies to you with a fake form and acts offended because you caught him lying to you about a very serious thing to you. He clearly cared nothing for your feelings or concerns. Straight lied to you and saw nothing wrong with any of that. What a piece of crap. On the update, that is the most manipulative response I've ever seen in my entire life. He told you it hurt that you lied to him about believing him when he lied to you about STD results. He probably would have just tried to manipulate and guilt you into not checking if you did call him out. Dump his ass, he's flying the red flags right in front of your face. At the very least, check if the next results are legit, too. Because people usually don't fake STD results unless they think they might have an STD. FYI, you cannot get results for every STD test within the day. Most will come within 2 days but others can take a week or more. If you go to a doctor with symptoms, the lab test is confirming, but usually the doctor can tell what you have without the test, but to just screen takes a bit. His response is unbelievable. I can't believe you lied to me about believing my lie. What a fucking psychopath. Dump his gross infected ass and find someone who will respect you. He went to a children's hospital to be tested for STDs? Very sus, considering he got tested for things men do not get tested for, given they don't have the right anatomy for those tests. Also pretty odd that children's would test adults for STDs. This is for sure fake. Also, facility clinic at the top. Did he really go to a children's hospital for this? Also, it would have probably said the name of the city or address, unless this hospital is literally just called Children's Hospital. Children's Hospital? You can't get tests back immediately if it's a full scan. Some blood work takes 5-7 business days to get back. I get STD tests after every BF just to make sure I'm clean, and you legit have to wait a week. Also, all if not most provide you results online, so I would ask to see the online portal if you don't trust what he showed you. Don't touch him. I did not need to read or analyze any of it. I just looked at it 5 seconds and noticed the X marks. You can tell is edited and a fake. Leave this man. Anyone that is remotely bothered to be tested and lies, just shows how selfish and immature they are. He has no regard and care for your health. STDs aren't a joke. Please dump this man. He doesn't care about your wishes or your health. Even if he did get tested today, he wouldn't have gotten results back that quickly. This is just so gross and unacceptable. I'm sorry you have to deal with this. Fake, and you don't get results the same day for all those. Get a new BF who isn't a liar. This is breakup worthy. That man's an asshole who just wants to get some. Girl, he had chlamydia. What are you doing hooking up with him, and even worse, dating him? He does know that you can sue for him lying about an STD and rape as well. Because you didn't consent to an STD either. His reaction to you is even worse. He's trying to blame you for him lying to you about getting tested. Not even an apology from him, and no remorse whatsoever. Please dump this chump. He might eventually pass his STD tests, but he already failed the lying manipulator test. Not to mention putting your health at risk and showing that he thinks you are an idiot. Dump him. HIV test results take more than a day to get 2 results. This is absolutely fake. Why is a children's hospital testing a 19-year-old? LMFAO, what no? Why would someone go to this much effort to lie about something so stupid? It takes a few days for those results to come back.